So we all watched the new episode of A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and I think we all have the same takeaway. This show is f***ing amazing. Hey, what's up folks? Chris from Cinema Hooked, and today I'm here to talk about last night's episode of A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms titled In the Name of the Mother. And I'm also going to be talking about last week's episode as well. I was doing week-to-week breakdowns, but knowing that episode 5 was going to be as epic as it was, I just wanted to do a back-to-back recap and do it that way. If you're subscribed to this channel and you've watched my other videos about this series, you'll know that I absolutely love this show. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that little subscribe button down there. Hit the little thumbs up like the sign there says. And I can't get enough of this show. Yes, the run times are a little small. They're a little on the short side. I'd like it if they were like at least 5 to 10 minutes longer. This episode, I didn't see the runtime on it, but it felt longer the way it was told. It had really good pacing. I wish the episodes were longer though. It's my only critique of this season. But you know what? Don't care. Episode 5, In the Name of the Mother, just epic television. Just exactly what Game of Thrones, the series, you know, just that world, epic television. That's what it's all about. And last night's episode, I didn't read the book. So, and while I want to read the book, I like being able to watch the series and be like, oh, what? I didn't know that was going to die. I didn't know that was going to happen. And last night delivered on so many levels. This video will contain spoilers, but you're here to watch this because you saw the episode. You want to know what I thought about the episode, and then we can geek out in the comments. So don't forget to comment because I love talking with you guys about this stuff. But last week, just to recap briefly, basically, he's being brought before the Targaryens. You know, Aegon stepped in when he hit Aerion and, you know, kicked him, hit him, knocked a tooth loose. And this episode, it's kind of like the repercussions of all of that. He's locked up in a cell and they go to, basically it's going to be, you know, trial by combat. And then Aerion, being the little B word that he is, he wants to invoke, you know, the 7. And, you know, it's 7 verse 7. And God, what a weak move, first of all. I think all of us were like, dude, for real? And then that episode just goes on. Basically, he's trying to recruit everyone for his team. And I thought, if you've watched my other videos, you know that all I've been waiting for is to see Sir Duncan fight. And you know, we got a little bit of that when he hits and kicks Aerion. But I want to see him jousting. I want to see him swinging a mace. I want to see him in sword combat. I want to see all that great stuff. But we didn't get that. But it does end where it is finally going to happen. And that's what we got last night. But the big cliffhanger, the huge cliffhanger in episode 4, though, was Baelor. They're one fighter short. And then here comes Baelor Targaryen on his horse, volunteering to fight alongside Duncan.
I will take the Duncan side.
And oh my God. I mean, I was like, okay, the episode was short. I didn't get the fighting, but damn if that wasn't an amazing cliffhanger. And that's exactly what it was. It was amazing. And going into last night's episode, it's so heartbreaking as well. Absolute, just crushed me. Crushed me. So let's talk last night's episode. I mean, God, that's television, right? It's not TV, it's HBO. And that was just amazing. It was so good, the fighting. And I thought maybe something happened, like my internet went down or something, because, you know, when he gets like knocked off his horse, you know, it's like blackout. But my screen was black for like, it felt like 7 to 10 seconds. I'm like, and I like hit the button and it paused it and I played it. I was like, okay, all right, it's still going, still going. And we go to a flashback and I was like, oh man, I just want to see the fighting. But the flashback was good. I liked the flashback. It ran a little long, but I don't have any problems with it whatsoever. You also get kind of a little side story as to why he got so triggered when Aerion was attacking the like puppeteer actress who painted his shield. He felt protective of her because it reminded him of his childhood friend who was viciously murdered. Granted, she shouldn't have stolen that guy's knife, especially after what he just did after you stole his flask. Maybe don't mess with this very shady character, but that's the story. It happened. She's dead. He wanted to protect this new girl, but that was a cool little backstory. And then bam, we're back in the fight. Duncan's just absolutely getting his ass whooped. I mean, the second he stands, he's back down again. It was like a kid playing Mortal Kombat, just smashing all the special moves. And it was like just Scorpion repeatedly doing his, "Get over here." I mean, dude must have been concussed like thrice. He got stabbed through the abdomen. His eye, I thought his eye was popping out at one moment. No, it was just, it was such a swollen, it was disgusting. I mean, he's so beaten, bruised, bloody, just absolutely getting massacred. And then Egg in the stands cheering him on like, get up, sir! And everyone's looking at him like, geez, why are you rooting against your family? What's your problem, kid? It was so good. And we get the first, it's that little flashback of, the night that he squired for, and he has that get up moment. And whew, man, you just caught me getting the chills live. That scene was so amazing. And speaking of that scene, someone said to me today that last night's little get up thing was more impactful and had more to it than the Hodor scene. I don't agree with that, but I'm curious what you think. I will say it's impressive how much that just small get up and a little glimpse of him, how impactful that was, given this is only the 5th episode of a brand new show. Impressive that it was as impactful as it was. But I don't know, is it better than Hodor? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Sir Duncan finds a way to get up, and then he just goes to town on Arryn. And when he lifts his visor up, and then he takes the shield and he starts smashing him with his own shield. It was giving me vibes of Captain America versus Iron Man when he's got the shield. Arryn says, I yield, but Duncan still looks around. Everybody's still fighting to the death. Everyone's still fighting. And then he just grabs his leg, he's dragging him in, and then he lifts him up and he's all, tell them! And when he gets him to say he drops the accusations or whatever, oh, that felt so good. That felt so good. But of course, such a great feeling had to be taken away from us, because when we get back to the stables and they're taking off Duncan's armor and Baelor comes over and, he presents himself in front of him like, sir, let me serve you, I'm yours. And Baelor says the realm needs good men. I can't remember the exact quote. It's something along those lines.
I need good men, Sir Duncan.
But then he's like, oh, I feel lightheaded. My fingers feel like sticks or something like that. They take off the helmet and, just absolute dread. Because while we didn't have a lot of Baelor, every moment we did have of Baelor, it was just like, hell yeah, this guy, man. This guy, that's what it's about. I'm a fan. They take off the helmet and then, I can't remember who they said hit him with the mace. I think it was his brother, Arryn's father. That really bummed me out. Duncan is destroyed. Egg is destroyed. I'm destroyed. I'm sure you were destroyed. Just crushing. This show is just off to such an amazing start. I mean, we're just 5 episodes in, but man, I know it's already been renewed. I can't wait to get more of this show. I love it. I love the world of Game of Thrones. I rewatch the series literally probably annually. Things that I rewatch all the time, The Dark Knight trilogy and Game of Thrones. I constantly just rewatch those all the time. Smallville too, but Game of Thrones, I just love being in Westeros. House of Dragon, I enjoy it. Season 2 was kind of weak. Hoping season 3's I hope it's better. But I just love this. I love this world, and I hate that it's only 6 episodes, because when I looked up IMDb, it only had 6 episodes listed. So, short season, but it's got us wanting more, right? My emotions are all over the place, but I want to know what you guys think. What did you think of last night's episode? Did you love it? I mean, how could you hate it? There's no way you hate it. There's some 1 stars on IMDb, but those got to be bots, right? Because there's actual critics who are giving this 10 out of 10. So we're not crazy. This was amazing television. Just absolute amazing. Man, maybe I need to do a ranking of in the world of Westeros, the 10 best episodes we've gotten between Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, and Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Because this episode, I feel like this episode would crack top 10. I could be wrong, but I feel like this would crack top 10. That was such a great episode. So let me know what you guys thought. If you're new to this channel, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button, hit the little like button like the sign there says, and please, let's keep the conversation going after the video ends, because I want to talk with you guys about this one. This one, oh, it was so good. It was so good. Can't wait to see you guys there. Catch you on the next one. Bye.